woman, let me tell you something bold. 95% of your problems after 50 can be fixed with movement, not supplements, not testosterone shots, not another doctor visit. Just 5 simple exercises that reprogram your body from the ground up. Because what you're facing right now, the stiff back, the restless nights, the fading erections, the low energy, isn't aging. It's disconnection. You've spent decades sitting, grinding, worrying. Your breath moved higher in your chest. Your hips locked. Your spine forgot how to wave. And your nervous system? It's been living in fight or flight for years. But here's the truth that most men never hear. Your body still remembers how to heal. You just have to give it the right signal. These 5 moves do exactly that. They unlock the breath that raises testosterone. They ground your legs, open your pelvis, reawaken your circulation, and teach your system to relax and perform again. I've coached thousands of men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s, and once they reconnected these 5 pillars, everything changed. Posture, sleep, confidence, desire. So today, we go back to the foundation. 5 movements, 5 minutes each, 5 ways to fix 95% of what's been holding you back. Let's begin with the first, the grounded power stance. Exercise 1, the grounded power stance. Stand tall, gentlemen. Feet a little wider than your shoulders, toes slightly turned out. Unlock your knees. Now press your feet into the ground, not just touching it, but claiming it. Imagine the floor pushing back into you, rising through your calves, your thighs, your hips. This is the grounded power stance, the foundation of every movement a man should know. It looks simple, but it trains something deeper than muscle. It reawakens your root stability, the signal that tells your body, I'm safe. I can create testosterone again. Inhale through your nose, let your belly expand. Feel the air move downward, not up in your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth, tightening your core just enough to lengthen your spine. Hold this stance for 30 to 45 seconds. You'll feel your legs begin to tremble. Good. That's your nervous system rewiring itself. You're teaching your body how to handle pressure without collapsing. Science calls this neuromuscular grounding. When your feet stabilize your base, cortisol drops and blood flow improves through the pelvic floor, the same region that controls your strength, balance, and erections. Stay here. Breathe. Let the tension drain from your jaw, your shoulders, your mind. You're not just standing, you're reconnecting your masculine root. Now, with your base awakened, it's time to open the next gate, your hips. Exercise 2, the frog stretch. Come down to the floor. Place your knees wide apart, as wide as feels natural, with your feet pointing outward, inner arches resting gently on the ground. Hands or forearms on the mat. Now, take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, let your hips sink back like you're melting into the earth. This is the frog stretch, the key to unlocking blood flow, testosterone, and vitality trapped in your hips. Most men carry their stress right here. Every moment of tension, every hour sitting, every argument you swallowed, it all gets stored in the pelvic region. When the hips tighten, circulation slows, the pelvic floor weakens, and that's when men start to say, I just don't feel the same anymore. So we release. Breathe in. Let oxygen travel deep into the belly. Exhale. Feel the stretch radiate from the inner thighs into the groin and lower abdomen. Stay here for 45 seconds to a minute, rocking gently back and forth. Scientifically, this movement activates your adductor and pelvic fascia, freeing the connective tissues that control blood supply to your reproductive organs. When that area reopens, nitric oxide rises, testosterone flows, and your system wakes up again. You might feel warmth or a pulse in your lower body. That's your energy returning home. Don't rush it. Stay low, stay grounded. You're not stretching, you're reclaiming circulation. When you're ready, rise slowly. Because next, we retrain the muscle that controls all of this, your breath. Exercise 3, the wall baby breathing. Lie down on your back. Bring your legs up and place your feet flat against a wall. Knees bent at 90 degrees, thighs perpendicular to the floor. Rest your hands gently on your belly. Close your eyes. Now, inhale slowly through your nose. Feel your stomach rise under your palms. Exhale through your mouth, long, quiet, complete. This is the wall baby breathing, a reset for your entire nervous system. It teaches your body to breathe from safety again. You see, most men over 50 breathe like they're still in battle, short, high, tight in the chest. That constant tension tells your brain, we're not safe. Don't build testosterone, just survive. But when you breathe from your diaphragm, the message changes. I'm calm. I can grow. Keep breathing. Inhale, let the belly expand toward your hands. Exhale, let the ribs soften, the spine melt into the mat. After a few rounds, you'll feel a wave of warmth spreading through your chest and lower belly. That's circulation returning, cortisol lowering, nitric oxide rising. Science confirms it. Slow diaphragmatic breathing increases parasympathetic tone, balances blood pressure, and supports natural hormone production. In simple words, this breath is your body's signal to start rebuilding. Stay here for 2 minutes. No effort, no noise. Just the sound of your breath reconnecting you. When you're ready, open your eyes gently, because next, we'll awaken the true engine of male strength, the glutes. Exercise 4, the hip thrust. Now bend your knees and place your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Your arms relaxed beside you, palms facing down. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Hold at the top for a moment. Squeeze your glutes, not your lower back, not your thighs, but the muscles that form your foundation of strength. This is the hip thrust, the movement that reawakens your masculine engine. Stay up, breathe deep. Feel the power traveling from your feet into your pelvis, up your core, into your chest. You might start to shake. That's good. Your nervous system is rewiring under pressure. Each contraction here floods blood through the pelvic floor, improving circulation, oxygen, and nitric oxide, 3 pillars of natural testosterone production. Hold for 5 seconds, and slowly lower down, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale, lift again. Repeat for 10 to 12 slow, mindful reps. The science is clear. Men with strong glutes and pelvic stability show higher testosterone response and better erectile function. Why? Because these muscles anchor the hormonal feedback loop between your hips, spine, and brain. This isn't a gym move. It's a reminder that strength isn't built by force. It's restored by connection. Stay here for one last breath at the top. Feel that pulse of energy under your skin. That's your body remembering its power. Now lower down gently and prepare to awaken your spine, the living river that carries your energy upward. Exercise 5, the spinal wave. Stand tall again, feet shoulder width apart. Let your arms hang loose. Take a slow inhale, and as you exhale, begin to roll your head forward, 1 vertebra at a time, letting your spine curl naturally downward. When you reach the bottom, knees soft, feel that gentle pull along your back. Now inhale and roll back up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lift your chest, open your shoulders, raise your head last. That's 1 wave. Simple, fluid, powerful. This is the spinal wave, the movement that keeps your body young. Most men over 50 lose this motion. They sit, they stiffen, and their spine, the central highway of circulation and nerve flow, becomes locked. When that happens, energy stops moving and your system slowly powers down. But each wave you create sends blood, oxygen, and cerebrospinal fluid through your entire nervous system. That's why ancient martial traditions used it as a daily ritual. to keep the body supple and the mind sharp. Breathe as you move. Inhale when you rise, exhale when you fold. Let your motion follow your breath, not your thoughts. After a few rounds, you'll feel lighter, as if you've released years of tension stored in your back. That's your circulation awakening, your hormonal rhythm syncing again with your breath. Stay tall for a moment. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth, and feel what's changed. Because now, your base, your breath, your hips, your strength, your spine, they're finally connected again. 5 moves, 5 minutes each. 5 gateways back to your power. You didn't need a gym, or machines, or pills, just your breath, your body, your attention. These simple exercises, the stance, the stretch, the breath, the thrust, the wave, are not just movements. They are messages to your nervous system. Each one tells your body, you are safe, you are strong, you can grow again. When men reconnect these 5 systems, breath, posture, hips, strength, and spine, everything changes. Circulation improves, sleep deepens, stress fades, testosterone rises naturally, the fire returns. So, practice them daily, not as a chore, but as a ritual, a conversation with your body. Because 95% of your problems were never age, they were disconnection. Reconnect your root, reclaim your rhythm, reignite your fire. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, and this is how men over 50 rise again.